I'm sure you've already seen many videos on this topic, but they're for a good reason. Rec Room's dying, and it affects everyone. I've always been the first to complain about a bad feature in Rec Room, so let's dissect all of them. The first issue is the new UI. The new UI is what we're now used to seeing on our watch and maker pin. It's very two-dimensional and seems to be intended for screen players, which is weird because originally Rec Room was only for VR. During the days only VR players could play, the UI was amazing. Instead of everything being two-dimensional, it was three-dimensional. This really caters towards VR because you can physically touch and press down the buttons. A good example of this is in the outfits page. You can see that the buttons are 3D and I can physically press them down. The next issue is full body avatars. For Rec Room's entire history, everybody looks like this, up until a couple months ago where they added necks, legs, arms, and so on. That doesn't make sense. Part of Rec Room's identity was the armless, or people call it bean body. Why Rec Room would just throw away what they're known for, I don't know. But at least full body avatars are optional. The next issue is the lack of Rec Room original quests. The last quest we had was Crescendo, which released almost 6 years ago. From 2016 to 2018, Rec Room released 5 quests. Since 2019, we've had 0. Rec Room players love quests. Why they would invest in something like Rec Rally rather than a quest is beyond me. The next issue is the lack of Rec Room original updates. I don't think we've had a Rec Room original update since leaderboards came to Rec Royale, but that was almost 2 years ago. Some updates the community would love to see are a new Rec Royale season, new paintball maps, and new laser tag maps. What's funny is that a new Rec Royale season was planned. You're just gonna have to take my word for this because I can't find anything on it. But in the battle pass, it would say new season in like 13 days. But obviously that never happened. The next issue is cash grab community rooms. These rooms have a lot of purchasable things. It really could be anything, but it's usually stuff you find in Roblox. Anyways, these rooms attract little kids, and when the little kids see something they want, they're gonna buy tokens with real life money to get that something. This transaction helps both Rec Room and the person that made the room. Because of that, Rec Room promotes these rooms, and from there, our watch is just littered with cash grab rooms. The next issue is the absurd price of cosmetics. Cosmetics nowadays cost so much more than they used to. For most of the new cosmetics in Rec Room, if you were to buy tokens to get it, you could get the real life equivalent for less money. That is crazy. Would you rather spend 80 bucks on a digital Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles outfit or just go to Party City and get a real one for like 15 bucks? Another problem with this is that you just don't earn tokens fast enough. If they just up the tokens you earn, maybe it would make sense. But for now, no. The next issue, and my least favorite issue, is the absence of weekly challenges. Weekly challenges were exactly how they sounded. Every week you would complete a new set of challenges to earn a weapon skin, and they were so fun. I would get all my friends on every Wednesday at 5 to complete the challenges. I'm telling you, these challenges kept me playing. But a little more than a year ago, they changed weekly challenges to monthly challenges. They said they did this to avoid repeat skins, but I just don't believe it. Even then, half the skins they released were like mug skins or boots. I'm serious, the last weekly they released was a pair of boots. What are they doing? Throughout the year of monthly challenges, players started losing the table that shows the weekly in the dorm. Aside from that table, they don't advertise the weekly at all. Fast forward to like 2 weeks ago, they removed weekly challenges entirely, and they gave 2 reasons for this. The first reason was that 0.2% of all active players weren't doing the weekly challenges. But how can you expect new players to do the weekly challenges when you don't advertise them at all? New players aren't going to know weekly challenges are a thing if you don't tell them. The second reason was that the code for weekly challenges was too old. This doesn't make sense. Why can't they just remake the code and swap them? It could be so much easier. The final reason is that Rec Room will just not listen to us. Very little people are for the changes they've made in the past couple years. Rec Room is a community game. When you open your watch, the first thing you see are community games. So why don't they listen to the community? Everyone wants weekly challenges. Everyone wants the old UI. Everyone wants new quests. Everyone wants everything that you guys have removed. Why are you guys doing this? These 8 problems, and probably more, are contributing to Rec Room's death. As a player, I'm very disappointed. The game I used to love where I met so many friends is falling apart. It seems so easily fixable, but Rec Room refuses to give us the satisfaction of going back to the lovable Rec Room. Instead, we're stuck with a problematic, weak Rec Room. And as a RecTuber, I'm really scared. I've designed my entire brand around Rec Room, so its downfall is very vividly seen in my view counts, watch hours, gained subscribers, and so on. I want to save Rec Room, and it's apparent many players and RecTubers do as well. It's just a matter of if Rec Room will give us a chance or continue their greedy, selfish path. Thank you guys so much for listening. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments because I like to see them and it also boosts my channel. Also, if you want to get me out of my downfall, please feel free to subscribe. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.